What is going on, everyone, and welcome to Kart 6T3. It is Tech Tip Tuesday. Wait, no, Quick Tip Tuesday. Quick Video Tuesday. It's freaking Tuesday, and I'm shooting a video. Whatever I'm gonna call it. So this topic kind of came up this past couple weekends. Tight center, loose off. What do I think is causing that? Because it happened to me. Well, it can pretty much happen to anybody. Not saying that I'm that good at it, but anyway, my staggers happened to be off this past time. So I went out in practice, and there was decent grip in the track. The track was still wet. When we got to the heat race, what I found was my center just wasn't turning. So what is tight center, loose off? My explanation for this is you enter fine, you get to the center corner, and you're having to input a lot more steering wheel. So it's not wanting to turn. You're cracking the wheel even more. Well, that's putting the cart almost into a bind. And then when you pick up your throttle, it's trying to snap the rear loose because you have so much input put into the steering wheel. So how might one correct for this? Well, my answer to it wasn't a big enough adjustment, but was to get more rear stagger into it. I had to actually flip my tires, my right front and my right rear, to gain more rear stagger. Obviously, I checked my front, make sure I still had that 1.5 inches or close to that, but it gave me a 1/8 inch more rear stagger. In the feature, it was rotating so much better that I wasn't loose off. I wasn't forcing I wasn't getting back to the throttle, trying to break the thing loose to get it to turn because my rear stagger was there. This could also be a cross issue. Had I put maybe a little more cross into my chassis, again, if you're talking about old chassis, it would be the opposite of that. But I would have put more cross into the chassis to get off that right rear, to let it be free in the center, just a tick more. But I think that stagger has more to do with this than not. If you're having to force the turn in the center of the corner, it's going to cause your off to be, bad. You're going to pick up a loose condition. You might pick up an even tighter condition. So what you're going to want to do is, maybe increase your rear stagger a little bit. You got to be careful, definitely with you clone and predator guys, because as you know, too much rear stagger kills your roll speed. It kills your straightaway speed. You don't really want that. So it's a real balancing act. Being I was on an open, they don't really care. Straightaway speed wise, there's enough horsepower to push through that. But I just kind of wanted to bring this to light. If you're getting this condition, or if you're going in and all of a sudden you get tight center and then you're also loose off, you're like, how is that possible? How can I be tight and loose in the same corner? Well, that's just it. Too much steering input will cause you to get loose when you get back to throttle. So I hope that explains that a little bit for you guys. I guess that's a quick tip, isn't it? I hope it's a tip. If you didn't mind, real quick, hit a like on the video, maybe subscribe to the channel. That word, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content and it is helping you. That would be great. All right, guys, I'll see you next Tuesday. Later.